Why is there so much of proliferation or growth in selfies?
Something that you enjoy doing and you want to do repeatedly eventually grows into an addiction. So today there is an addiction in many people, and especially the younger generation, to take selfies. That's one part of the story. The second part of the story is availability. Earlier, photography was not common. You needed a photographer, you needed a camera, you needed the film, you needed the lab to develop the photographs. So it was a rarity. Only on occasions the cameraman and the photographs were considered. Then it became common to carry your own camera. Then the mobile revolution came up. Now everybody carries a camera. So the facility is available to me, so I'm using it.
Is one angle that I'm more focused on myself by taking a selfie and posting it on social media.
100%. It borders on narcissism, because who would want to project his own image? That means you are self-conscious of your own image and you want the world to be conscious of your image. So in various attires, in various backdrops, in various situations, you want to show the world that I am there. So the focus is you, everything else around you changes. So you are having that element of narcissism in you, which makes you project yourself. Every time you will see some people, they constantly keep changing their DPs. Why? Your face is the same, you are the same person. One photograph which you took 2 or 3 years ago could last you for 2-3 years. But people change their DPs every week. So what is that? I want to project myself. I want people to see me in different situations, different attires, different backgrounds. I am conscious of myself and I want people to appreciate me.
So it's like an obsession.
It's an obsession, yes.
Could this energy be put to some better use?
100%. What are you doing by doing a selfie? Is there anything which is personally beneficial to you by you taking a selfie? Nothing. Is it contributing to an improvement in the family in which you are living? Not at all. Is it contributing to an elevation in the society in which you are a member? Not at all. Is it of any national utility? Not at all. Is it of entertainment value? Maybe for you. But when you do it in excess and when it borders on obsession, then it's a disease.
Can these selfies be made a useful activity?
Oh yes, anything can be made useful. There are two sides of the same coin. So even the good things that people do can be misused. Scientific discoveries have been misused. The nuclear science has been misused, making it into an atom bomb, destructive. So similarly, anything which has been misused can also be useful, can be used, put to good use. For example, so you are an organization doing some good work, and I'll be very specific that some of the charitable organizations do good charitable work, but they don't get the recognition or the exposure that they deserve or they should get, my personal feeling. A selfie can be utilized to promote the good work that the organization is doing. When you say organization, it's a bunch of people, and people means self. So if that bunch of people organize whatever activity they have done and take a selfie, and this is the activity which we as a group under the name or image of this particular organization have done this activity, it's a message to the society. So somebody is feeding the poor and you take a selfie that this organization is feeding a school of 100 children or 200 children, and every Saturday we give them free meals. It's a charitable work, you're doing good work, project that into the society. It's not about yourself, but it is about the activity that yourself as an organization is doing. So yes, selfie can be useful. You see a lot of advertisements which claim extended benefits which are actually not there in the product or the service. Advertisements are a blown up version of the reality. Here you are showing reality. So show it. Be proud of it. Encourage people to do charitable work. Encourage people to live for somebody else instead of living for the self. Selfie is about self, but you can convert the self into others. So that's the way you can use selfie.
So this is on the positive side. Can we also say that it's a syndrome? I mean, like people take selfies and in dangerous situations, like on a cliff, on a terrace, and then a train coming from behind, or with a wild animal, and we have read that lives have been lost. Now, can that be called a syndrome, or
No, that is pure carelessness. That is pure carelessness, and it can happen in any activity. Crossing a road, you're careless crossing a road.
But this
It's not a syndrome.
this you're doing knowingly.
No, you're not doing it knowingly. Now, I'm taking a selfie, and in the heat of the moment, just to take a proper angle or a proper backdrop, I take some side step or a back step without realizing that I'm at the edge of the cliff. I fall down and I die. This has happened very recently. There were a couple of cases reported where a person was making reels and lost the footing and lost the life. Now, the necessity was my self-image, the narcissism. Yeah, but suppose I'm taking a selfie of my organization having done some construction work in a remote village, and I lose my footing and I die. It's carelessness. It's not a syndrome. It's purely a carelessness. So, selfie per se is not bad, but anything you do in excess is bad. Today it has become a craze. I wake up in the morning, I take a selfie. This is how I look when I woke up in the morning all sleepy-eyed. Now I have brushed my teeth. See my smile? So selfie. I have brushed my teeth. Now I have taken my bath and I have combed my hair and I have dressed properly. Another selfie. You're crazy.
At what level can we say, come on, get over it now?
The best time is when you start. Because once it becomes a habit, then it is very difficult to cure.
But the younger generation, now they will not give up, taking pictures. So how do we channelize this thought?
There are several ways you can channelize. When we were growing up, we were the younger generation. And during our growing up period, smoking was an addiction in our age group. And our parents used to, isko cigarette kaisa chudane ka. Then a lot of innovative ideas came up. Cigarette smoking is injurious to health. All those kind of slogans came. So we can start something like that. Taking pictures of yourself is dangerous or injurious to your psyche, one aspect. The other aspect is a picture speaks more than words. So you can, instead of describing things in words, and as it is, people don't read too many things, you can capture events in a picture, and just an intelligent caption or a title can convey a lot of things. So maybe you've taken a picture of a birthday or some event, your success, or some gathering, and you put a caption. It communicates an entire paragraph. So you could use it as a communication tool. You could use it as a documentary evidence for a lot of things. I was at this place at this particular time, here is my picture. So don't suspect me कि तू झूठ बोल रहा है, इधर नहीं था, तू कुछ story बना रहा है. So it becomes a documentary evidence to authenticate your integrity. So if you want to really be creative about how you can use your pictures productively, you need to apply your mind. Unfortunately, these things are being done mindlessly. If you apply your mind, the same subject can be used fruitfully, and society can benefit.